Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Norton High School here in Norton, Massachusetts for today's varsity basketball matchup between Blue Hills Warriors and the Norton Lancers. My name is Anthony, and tonight's game is brought to you by Norton Media Center. Be sure to check out nortonmediacenter.org and Norton Media Center's YouTube channel. We start the game with a miss by Charlie Artisani, one of four graduating seniors for this Lancers squad. Lancers retain possession, though. Norton comes into this game with a record of 8-9, and with this game, there are 3 games left in the season, all of which are must-win for Norton. Meanwhile, Blue Hills comes into this game with a record of 15-2. They have been a fire wagon of a squad this year, as this 3 goes in and out, intended by Jackson Norton. However, one of the 2 losses for the Warriors this year came at the hands of the Norton Lancers back on the 5th of February. Score was 54-45. The other loss that the Warriors suffered this year came to Uxbridge, coincidentally by the same exact score of 54-45. They too, including this game, only have 3 games left in the season. This is another senior who is graduating for the Lancers, Jake Ogilvie at the free throw line. He's no good at the first. Ogilvie is also senior captain on this team. The other captain is junior Sean Clary. He's good on the second, and it's an early 1-0 lead for the Lancers. A minute into this game, this one is off the backboard and no good. And coming back the other way now, that was intended by Elijah Dumarney. 3 in the corner, bang! Quinn McNeil. Another graduating senior for the Lancers. McNeil nails the 3 in the corner. This one is tipped. And we have 20 seconds to go on the shot clock here. Tyler Anderson up top. This one is in the middle. Good passing and movement from the Warriors. That one, in and out again by Jackson Norton. That's his second shot he attempted. That was in and out. Here comes McNeil again for 3. Bang! Heat check. Quinn McNeil from the same spot. And it's an early 7-0 Lancer lead. Lobbing this one now. Tyler Anderson with the shot, no good. And there's the rebound by Sean Clary, the junior captain. He will dish this one out to Ryan Deedy, the 4th senior who is graduating. Lancers looking to expand upon their 7-0 lead. They've got McNeil. He wanted that 3 again, you can tell, and misfires on the pass to an open Charlie Artisani. Substitutions will be made for the Warriors. And it looks like checking into the game is Skinner. Andrew Bige. Throwing that one down low. Ball is loose. Bige corrals it, and we are going to get a foul called on the Lancers. I think that's going to go against Sean Clary. So the Warriors will inbound it from the baseline with a fresh shot clock and 5:08 to go here in quarter number 1. Quick pass, quick shot off the backboard. No can do. Going the other way now. And the fast break layup by Quinn McNeil. That is 8 points for McNeil early on in this game. So McNeil, the senior guard, having a heck of a start here on senior night. And it is 9-0 Lancers over the 15-2 Warriors. This one is put up and off by Skinner. Ball is loose, and it's going to go to the Lancers. The Lancers are coached by Mark Liberatore and he is in his 23rd season. He is assisted by Aaron Roy, who's in his 3rd season, and Travis Jolly, who's in his 14th season. Meanwhile, Blue Hills is coached by Brian Gertie, and we are going to have a foul on Blue Hills down in the paint. That's going to be the 2nd foul now on Jackson Norton, and Norton will have to come out of the game as he's in early foul trouble. So checking into the game will be Jordan Montero. Ogilvie down low, posting up. He tried getting it back out to McNeil. No can do. And the Warriors are looking to strike with a high arcing shot. And my goodness, what a rainbow into the basket. So halfway through the first quarter, the Warriors finally strike, and it's 9-2 Norton. Ogilvie loses control. McNeil is there to the rescue on the drive, and the floater off the bank and in. Sean Clary. Anderson directing traffic for this Blue Hills squad. He seems to be the nucleus. The 3 is off the back iron. Rebound by Ogilvie. That was attempted by Andrew Beige. McNeil is denied. Good defense by Tyler Anderson. Possession will stay with the Lancers. And we have a plethora of subs coming in for the Lancers. So it looks like Ethan Rodriguez will check in. Quinn Murphy will check in. And Pace Ribeiro will all check in. All 3 of which are juniors. Ribeiro will get this one to Murphy. And then here's Clary. Back to Ribeiro. A down low to Rodriguez. They've got 22 seconds on the shot clock. 3. Good! Sean Clary getting in on the action. And it's a 12-point Lancer lead with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Dynamite start for Norton. Baseline floater goes in. Nice play. Andrew Beige with the shot. No, excuse me. That was Elijah Dormany with the shot. Ball is loose. Ogilvie with possession, and I think that's going to go to the Warriors. It is. It barely hit off of the fingertips of Quinn Murphy. So a chance here for Blue Hills to inch their way a little bit closer as they find themselves down by 12 early in this game. Up top, this is Skinner. Oh, deflected away and taken by Murphy. Quinn Murphy will dish it out to Clary. Clary dishes this one. Rodriguez, 3, bang! And my goodness, these Lancers are hot from downtown. It is 17-4. Anderson to Skinner. Cross court and overshot. And that was intended for Andrew Beige. And the Warriors will call a timeout to settle things down. 2:05 to go here in the first quarter from Norton High School. It is a 17-4 Lancer lead. After the Warriors timeout, it is Lancer ball. They are up 17-4 here on senior night. And speaking of seniors, the captain, Ogilvie, puts this one up and no good. That's great defense by Blue Hills. And that's what they needed. Bringing this one up will be Anderson. Back to Anderson. He will pump and then tosses that one out to Dormany. Dormany down. He takes the shot. Fouled and will head to the free throw line. That's on Jake Ogilvie, his first foul. With 1:33 to go in the first quarter. And some free throws coming up before Elijah Dormany. Good on the first. Dormany is actually one of 6 seniors for the Blue Hills Warriors. Jordan Montero's another senior, along with Graziano, Jackson Norton, Orleas, and Andrew Beige. Nice bounce pass under the basket, putting it up and putting it in. Ethan Rodriguez. Nice pass. Good finish by Rodriguez. In the paint, going up, and that's going to be another foul, and I think that one's actually going to go against Ethan Rodriguez. Yeah, that'll go against Rodriguez. That was close to being on Ogilvie as well, which would have been somewhat worrisome, as that would have been his second foul. Nonetheless, it is on Rodriguez. He picks up his first. And back at the free throw line is Elijah Dormany. Good on the first. Junior forward R.J. Cass enters the game for Jake Ogilvie. Dormany with the second free throw. No good. That one is out on Blue Hills. Possession with the Lancers. We have 1:13 to go here in the first quarter. A 19-7 Norton lead. They have come out on fire. Clary will toss this one to Murphy. To Ribeiro. Ribeiro also a goalkeeper for the men's soccer team here in Norton. A corner three again. This one almost takes the lucky roll, but no good from Sean Clary. And quickly coming the other way now is Anderson. He hits the brakes and waits for reinforcements. Anderson, deep three, rolls around the rim, and corralled by Clary. Lancers will push it. Here comes Rodriguez. Dishing this one out. What a pass, but an even better block from behind by Jordan Montero. We have a 2-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock as the Lancers will work this one around the world. Swinging it down low to Rodriguez. Back up top. Playing a game of hot potato here. Each player holding it for no more than 2 seconds. Trying to work it down low to Rodriguez. Good defensive effort by the Warriors. Scramble for it. And now all alone under the basket. He can't make the layup. And then tripped up is Murphy. So under the basket, that was Jordan Montero with the missed layup. We have 6 seconds to go until the second quarter. Bringing this one up and losing control of the ball quickly. Ribeiro's got to get it off. He doesn't. And he actually is called for the travel right before the buzzer. And I think they're just going to let it play out. So at the end of quarter number one, it is a 19-7 Lancer lead over the Warriors. We'll be back in just a few moments for the start of quarter number two. Back here in Norton High School for senior night between the Norton Lancers and the Blue Hills Warriors. Second quarter is underway. It is a 19-7 Lancer lead. My name is Anthony. Tonight's game is brought to you by Norton Media Center. It has been a quick start for the Lancers, and the Warriors are looking to counteract that start. They start with a miss from Tyler Anderson. Lancers coming the other way. Setting up shop up top is Quinn Murphy. Getting this one to Clary. And now down low to Quinn McNeil. This one is put up from the elbow and good. Ethan Rodriguez. The passing has been stupendous, but the shooting percentage has been lights out as well for the Lancers thus far in tonight's game. Up top is Skinner. They will work it down low and then trying to get it into the middle, take it away, and here we go. This is Rodriguez who dishes it out and putting it up and under is Clary. A 23-7 Lancer lead. 1:10 into the second quarter. In the middle, and they're actually going to call a foul on the floor, and I think that's going to go against R.J. Cass of the Lancers. That is. So inbounding this one will be Andrew Beige. And off the back and puts it in. Oh my goodness. Fancy. But hey, whatever gets it done. That was off the back of Ethan Rodriguez. Always got to be alert. This is a three from Murphy and no can do. Coming the other way now are the Warriors. Up top, that was Dormany. Dormany will pitch this one. One-handed snag out of the air by McNeil. The pump and puts it in. Quinn Murphy. Nice defense by Quinn McNeil, who's having himself a great game so far. Hit a couple of threes early, hit a two-pointer, and then a nice one-handed steal. Working it around. Anderson tosses that one. And this one's put up off the back iron. No good by Dormany. Going the other way now. Too far for McNeil. And possession will go back to Blue Hills. Jake Ogilvie will check back into the game for the Lancers. He comes in for RJ Cass. 5:44 to go in the second quarter. A 25-9 Norton lead over Blue Hills. And remember, these two teams met a week ago, a game in which the Lancers won by 9 points, handing the second loss of the year to Blue Hills. McNeil puts it up, and no good. There was a lot of defensive pressure there, and a nice chase down by Elijah Dormany. Dormany actually whacked that backboard, and perhaps that caused the ball to not go in. Nonetheless, a fresh shot clock for Norton. McNeil inbounds it and laying it in with ease is Ethan Rodriguez. And the Lancers are up by 18 with 5:15 to go until halftime. And travel's going to be called on Beige. Quinn Murphy, the junior, to McNeil, the senior. They will toss it all the way down to Rodriguez. Rodriguez will take it himself. No good. Ogilvie the rebound. He puts it up. No good. Ball is still loose. It eventually is taken by Tyler Anderson. Anderson, left-handed, all the way. Lays it in. All the way to Ogilvie. Ogilvie now with the ball. He takes it and is fouled. Jake Ogilvie will head to the free throw line. And I think that foul is going to go against Graziano. Let's see who they call the foul on. Perhaps they're actually going to call it on... Let's see, they're going to call it on Beige. Good on the first for Ogilvie. And on the second free throw from Ogilvie, it is good. And the Lancer lead is 18 with 4:40 to go. And oh my goodness, suffocating full court defense. And a timeout is going to be called by the Warriors. And it's a good thing because Graziano was in a lot of trouble there. 4:37 to go until halftime, but we'll be back in just a few moments. Back here in Norton High School, 4:37 to go until halftime. It is an 18-point Lancer lead over Blue Hills Warriors. And the Warriors need to get it across half court. They do. Graziano with the ball and loses control. Possession will go back to Norton. McNeil will inbound it to Murphy. Murphy all the way to Ogilvie. Ogilvie to McNeil. McNeil to Murphy. Back to Ogilvie. Oh, and he was thinking McNeil would be there. It goes out of bounds. And possession back to the Warriors. Inbounding this one is Skinner. Anderson to Skinner. And oh, take it away. And finishing is Sean Clary. The lead is 20. Warriors looking to bring this one, and that is a foul on Jake Ogilvie. And heading to the free throw line, I think is going to be Graziano. Yes, that'll be Graziano at the free throw line. That's Ogilvie's second foul. We are halfway through the second quarter. No good on the first from Graziano. Good on the second. And substitutions will be made for the Warriors, as checking into the game will be Jackson Norton. So in the middle, here comes Rodriguez. He hits the brakes, tosses it across to Clary. A three around the rim. Offensive rebound by Ogilvy. He goes up and will head to the free throw line. And that foul was on, let's see what they say. I think they're going to say that foul was on Orellis. I believe it was on Orellis. So Ogilvy at the free throw line yet again. First one rolls around. Second one is up. Off the back iron. So the score remains 31-12 in favor of Norton. Or, excuse me, that was Dormany who brought it up. Taken away! And, taken back by Anderson. Clary looked like he had it, but Anderson took it right back. Here comes a high arcing shot. No good, intended by Dormany. Ball is still loose and a fresh shot clock for the Warriors. Anderson looking around. He will lob this one to Skinner. Back to Anderson. Directing traffic. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Dormany tries to get it down low to Orellis. Taken away. And, a loose ball once again taken by the Warriors. And laying it in is Dormany. And that offensive possession was all about determination from the Warriors. They would not go down without scoring a couple points. Murphy. Now Ogilvy backing down. Ogilvy throwing it off the glass and puts it in. Ogilvy using his size to capitalize down low in the paint. Dormany the floater. No good. Ogilvy the rebound. Ball is loose and corralled by Murphy. Bringing it up now is Clary. Clary has to pick up his dribble, and they're going to call a reach-in foul on Tyler Anderson. Charlie Artisani checks into the game for Jake Ogilvy. So a senior for senior. McNeil will inbound. McNeil with the ball again. It is deflected high into the air and taken away by Anderson. He has played some good on-ball defense in this game, and he is deflected away by Artisani. Skinner puts up the high arcing shot. No good. Artisani the rebound. And I think they're going to call a foul on the floor, and I think that's going to go against Tyler Anderson. That'll be Anderson's second foul. Minute 55 to go in the second quarter. A 33-14 Norton lead over Blue Hills. This is McNeil. McNeil to Murphy. And saving that is Clary. Murphy to Clary. Oh, what a pass! Underneath it in Charlie Artisani. What beautiful passing by Murphy, Clary, McNeil, and Artisani's the one who capitalizes. And then down low, the Warriors respond. And a nice response by Shea. This is Murphy, who drives. Artisani in the corner to Rodriguez. Clary, McNeil. McNeil drives back to Rodriguez. Cross to Murphy. Murphy back to Rodriguez. We have 13 seconds on the shot clock. Murphy, denied. What a nice block by Dormany. Dormany on the run. He hits the brakes, dishes it out. Skinner with the pump. Down low and putting it in once again. That's Shea. And nice sequence of events right there from Blue Hills. Perhaps their best offensive possession of the night. They cut the deficit to 17. There is a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Up top, this is Rodriguez. He finds an open player down low who lays it in. Sean Clary. Shot clock is turned off. 14 seconds left in the half. This is Skinner. Gets it to Anderson. It is off of the foot of Rodriguez. So the ball will stay with the Warriors. Pace Ribeiro will check in for McNeil. We have 6.7 seconds left until the half. It looks like Anderson will be the one inbounding this. Back to Anderson with some hesitation. He puts up the shot. No good. And that will do it for the first half. So at the half, the Norton Lancers lead the Blue Hills Warriors 37-18 here on senior night. We'll be back in a few minutes for the start of the second half. Back here in Norton High School, here on senior night, it is the start of the third quarter between the Blue Hills Warriors and the Norton Lancers. My name is Anthony, and this game is brought to you by Norton Media Center. Be sure to check out nortonmediacenter.org and Norton Media Center's YouTube channel. We start the second half off with an and one opportunity for Ethan Rodriguez. He got the steal, the fast break layup, and a chance to make this a true and one. And even though we're only 14 seconds into the second half, right now it's just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. A half that was dominated by the Lancers over this 15-2 Warriors team. So the score is 39-18 here in the third quarter. This deep three is put up and off the back iron by Jordan Montero. And we are going the other way. This is going to be Clary, who tosses it to McNeil. Now to Murphy, to Clary. Clary to Murphy, dishes it back to Clary. They were playing a game of hot potato, and that three rolls around the rim and falls out. We've seen that several times tonight on that exact rim. From the freshman game that took place here, the JV game that took place here, and now the varsity game that took place here tonight. That same rim in all three games. In any event, this one is Elijah Dormany, who is blocked. Nice block by Sean Clary. Murphy with a nice little move. Meanders on into the Warrior half of the court. And then coming in quickly is Quinn Murphy. And then a lob by Clary, no good. Anderson will lob this. And this is an and one. Nice finish. And that's Jordan Montero with a chance to make this a true and one opportunity. That is the first foul of the game for Ethan Rodriguez. Excuse me, that's his second foul. That is his second foul. And if the Warriors want to think about making a comeback here in the second half, it starts with that free throw that was just made, as they find themselves down by 18 with 6:20 to go in the third quarter. Quinn Murphy tosses this one to Clary. Murphy down low to Rodriguez. Back to Murphy. Give it go. What a play! Ogilvie down low. Anderson to Montero. Montero up top. They'll swing it around to Dormany. Dormany drives baseline. He's fouled by Ogilvie and will head to the free throw line. So this is Ogilvie's third foul. And for Dormany, he heads back to the free throw line, a place where he's been often tonight. So Elijah Dormany, one of the graduating seniors for this Warrior squad, misses the first. Good on the second. Murphy will inbound this to Clary. Back to Quinn Murphy. McNeil, this one is turned over. Anderson with a beautiful bounce pass. Montero is heading to the free throw line. And the Warriors are heading back to the free throw line for the third time already in this third quarter. That is the first foul on Quinn McNeil. So Jordan Montero with the sky blue shoes on misses the first. No good on the second, but oh hey, an offensive rebound by Anderson. That's huge. Skinner had the pass deflected by McNeil. Back now to Skinner, tossing it around. This three from the corner is put up, and it falls in! Jackson Norton with a big three, and the Warriors find themselves down by 16 now with 5:23 to go in the third. Coach Liberatore will call a timeout. We will be back in just a few moments from Norton High School. Back here at Norton High School, 5:20 to go in the third quarter. Warriors starting to make some noise. They're still down by 16, but they are definitely playing with a lot of energy at this point as this one is kicked by Anderson. And my goodness, had he gotten his hand on it rather than his foot, he'd be off to the races. Quinn Murphy to Sean Clary. Oh, they try going back to Murphy. McNeil has the ball. Clary now to Rodriguez. They are playing a game of hot potato here. McNeil, three, short. Giving chase was Murphy. Oh, what a pass, McNeil. Oh, and he couldn't finish. Underneath was Rodriguez. Coming back the other way now is Anderson. Bounces this one to Montero. Montero with the ball now. Back to Anderson. Underneath. Count it. And one. That is foul number 2 on Sean Clary. And Anderson with a chance to make this a true and one. Suddenly the Warriors find themselves down by 14. Make that 13 in what has been a great third quarter for Blue Hills. Quinn Murphy to Clary. Rodriguez now to Clary. Clary to Rodriguez. Up top, Murphy. Back to Clary. He'll take the three. It rolls around. No good. And Ogilvie, it looked like he was going to go for that offensive rebounds, but he would have been called for over the back, and that would have been foul number 4. So a smart decision by Ogilvie to not heavily pursue that offensive rebound. Meanwhile, we have the Warriors here putting up a shot, putting it in! 41-30, halfway through the third quarter. And we have a much different game than we did when we started the third quarter. This is Ogilvie dishing it out to McNeil. Deep three, in and out. That same rim. And Anderson gives this one off to Montero. This has a chance to become a single-point game, short on the three. That was attempted by Norton. Back and forth we go. Oh, this one is loose, but somehow corralled by Rodriguez, and a foul is called. I think that's going to go against Tyler Anderson. So chaos happening on the court here at the High School of Norton. That is foul number 3, and it's actually going to go against Jackson Norton. Ribeiro, who just checked into the game, gives it to Ogilvie, and they're going to call a foul. Looked like a jump ball initially, but instead they will call a foul, and that's going to go against Elijah Dormany. This one is corralled by Murphy. Down low to Ogilvie. Now this will be a jump ball, and it's going to go to the Lancers. 30 seconds still on the shot clock. 3:13 to go in the third quarter. and we will have a quick discussion at the scoreboard table. So we'll resume play. This will be Clary inbounding it from the baseline. Sean Clary, the junior captain, gets this to Rodriguez. And, you know, it is senior night, and the Lancers have some seniors that they will miss, but they also have some dynamic juniors that are going to make for an incredible season next year. That three comes by one of the juniors that I'm alluding to, and that's the captain, Sean Clary. That was a big three for this Lancer offense as they increase their lead back to 14. This is Anderson, who pumps, takes the three to answer back, off the back iron. It's an offensive rebound by Jackson Norton. That was a big offensive rebound. Driving here is Dormany, off the backboard, no good. Going back the other way now is Quinn Murphy. Pace Ribeiro, cross court to Clary. This is Rodriguez in the corner. They will swing it around. Down low to Ogilvie. Nice passing. Up top and driving is Murphy. Ribeiro, three. Yes! So back-to-back threes for the Lancers. And they are back up to 17 points for their lead. Oh, that one's tipped by Murphy, and they're going to call a foul on Pace Ribeiro. So that's actually the fifth team foul on the Lancers. So there should be free throws attempted now. There will be. And this will be attempted by Elijah Dormany, whom of which has been familiar with the free throw line tonight. Minute 55 to go in the third quarter. Dormany makes the first. No good on the second. Rodriguez with the rebound. Murphy will bring it up. So the Lancer lead is 16 here in the third quarter. This is Murphy, who dishes it out to Ribeiro. He thought about trying that three again. Murphy up top. Murphy will drive and take it, lays it in. Anderson with 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Montero thought about the three. Back to Anderson. He will, oh, nice find underneath. And then dishing it out there was Norton. Laying it up and no good, but grabbing his own rebound was Dormany. The hustle and the effort by Elijah Dormany. Rodriguez in the corner. Oh, back to Murphy. He's fouled. But these passes have been unbelievable from the Lancers tonight. So Quinn Murphy, the junior guard at the free throw line. That is the first foul of the game on Jordan Montero. And Murphy is good on the first. Checking back into the game is R.J. Cass. He will come in for Jake Ogilvie. A minute 6 to go in the third quarter. The Lancer lead is 17. Murphy looks to make it 18. It'll stay at 17. Tyler Anderson bringing it up. So the first half of this third quarter was dominated by the Warriors, but the second half has been about the Lancers. And taken away there by Rodriguez. Murphy will bring this one up. Lobs it for Clary. Murphy to Ribeiro. Murphy in the middle, and from just beyond the free throw line was Rodriguez. No good. Shot clock is turned off. 25 seconds left in the quarter. Anderson hits the brakes. And you get the sense this is a big offensive possession for the Warriors as we will head into the fourth quarter in just a few moments. They have 10 seconds. Dormany, oh, that was a nice looking move, but he couldn't finish. Tie up for the ball, and it is going to stay with the Warriors, and that is a big jump ball for them. They have 6.4 seconds left. Again, it would be huge if they could capitalize on this opportunity. Anderson, three, short. Dormany the rebound. Ball is loose. Scramble for it. And that will do it for the third quarter. So we will enter quarter number 4. The Lancers are up 50-33 here on senior night. We'll be back in just a few moments from Norton High School. Back here at Norton High School, the start of the fourth quarter, the Lancers lead the Warriors 50-33, and they are looking to increase that lead. However, Ethan Rodriguez couldn't finish under the basket. Difficult looking shot. Nonetheless, the Warriors need a dynamic fourth quarter to get back into this game. They cut the deficit down to 11 in the middle of that third quarter, but then the Lancers offense came back to life, and they lead by 17 in tonight's contest. Inbounding this one is Dormany. He bounces it to Anderson, but he will be fouled by R.J. Cass. And this Tyler Anderson is a tough, tough player. He has played almost the entire game. He's been hitting the floor hard, but he's still given 110%. So you got to give it up to Tyler Anderson, whom of which, by the way, is not a senior. He will be back next year. Nice catch by Anderson. He tosses it back to Dormany. Oh, back to Anderson. Back and forth we go. Couldn't convert. This one is put up by Skinner. No good. Tie up for the ball. Taken away by Dormany. Dormany puts up the shot. No good. My goodness. Rodriguez tosses it to Murphy, and Murphy will slow things down here. Oh, hard block, and that's going to go against R.J. Cass of the Lancers as Anderson once again hit the floor, but gets right back up. That is foul number 3 on R.J. Cass. So Montero gives it to Anderson. A minute into the fourth quarter. Nobody has scored yet in this quarter. This one is put up by Norton, and he is fouled and will head to the free throw line. Jackson Norton, one of the 6 seniors. And huge free throws right here for Jackson Norton. Meanwhile, that is foul number 4 on R.J. Cass. So he will check out of the game, and coming into the game will be senior Charlie Artisani. Good on the first.
Now entering the game, number 32, Charlie Artisani. For number 23, R.J. Cass.
Second free throw for Norton is good, and it is a 50-35 Norton lead with 6:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Quinn Murphy to Pace Ribeiro, back to Murphy, Ribeiro, Murphy again. Artisani almost lost control of the ball there. Up top, that is Rodriguez, and now Clary, the high arcing shot, no good. Rebound there by Skinner. Here comes Anderson. He will lob it down low, and putting it up and in is Norton, and it's back to 13. Murphy needs to get it across, and he does to Clary. Back to Murphy. Murphy will drive, and a reach-in foul is going to be called there, and I believe that's going on Jordan Montero. Checking back into the game for the Lancers will be Quinn McNeil. He checks in for Pace Ribeiro. Murphy to Clary. McNeil to Clary. Murphy up top. 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And Clary was going to take the three. Oh, instead it's Rodriguez with a pass to Artisani, but he's blocked from behind by Skinner. Thinking about the three there was Anderson. Montero thought about a three. He'll dish it off. Here's a three. No good. Attempted by Skinner. Artisani the rebound. And again, slowing things down is Quinn Murphy. Clary to Murphy. McNeil to Murphy. Murphy drives. He puts it in and one. Big time shot by Quinn Murphy, who has been the nucleus for this Norton Lancer team in this second half. So that's foul number 4 on Tyler Anderson. And Anderson, who has had a heck of a game, will have to sit on the bench. Unfortunately, in a crucial situation in which the Warriors need him. Free throw is no good, but Artisani gets the offensive rebound. 3-point attempt by McNeil is no good. And it's a 52-37 Norton lead with 5:10 to go in the fourth quarter. And now the Warriors will have to generate some offense without Tyler Anderson. This is Dormany who dishes it off. Skinner thought about a three. Dormany now looking for some reinforcements. He'll toss it cross court. This is Bige who will drive. Oh, gets by Artisani. Nice move by Andrew Bige. McNeil to Murphy. Clary up top to Murphy. Murphy will drive. He is stripped, or maybe that was an intended pass, but nonetheless, McNeil dishes it to Rodriguez, and Rodriguez finishes and will head to the free throw line. So another and one opportunity for the Lancers. Jake Ogilvie checks back into the game for Charlie Artisani. Senior for senior. That is foul number 2 on Skinner. Rodriguez to make this a true and one. He does, and it's back to 16-point lead for the Lancers. It's taken away by Murphy. No, excuse me. Maybe that was it was Murphy who took it away. Excuse me. Ogilvie puts it up, and he's headed to the free throw line. That is the second foul on Elijah Dormany. So now Ogilvie will shoot 2 free throws. Ogilvie's been at the free throw line a couple of times tonight. He's good on the first. And he's good on the second. 57-39, Norton leads, and their defense is suffocating and getting across just in time and laying this one up and in is Shea. So the Warriors with a perfect counter to the Lancer defense. McNeil to Murphy, Clary to Rodriguez. Rodriguez back to Clary. Up top to Murphy. Lancers are probably thinking about wasting some time as well. And just as I say that, they go up for the shot. And Murphy will head back to the free throw line. That's foul number 5 on Blue Hills. So all fouls from this point, regardless of whether they're on the floor or shooting, will result in Lancer free throws. No good on the first from Murphy. And a timeout is called by the Blue Hills Warriors. We have 3:50 to go in the fourth quarter. A 16-point Lancer lead. We'll be back in just a few moments. Back here in Norton High School, this is Quinn Murphy at the free throw line. He makes the second, and it's a 58-41 Lancer lead with 3:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Oh, travel called on the Warriors. So possession will go back to the Lancers in Blue Hill territory. And the Lancer defense tonight has been incredible. Murphy to McNeil. Back to Murphy. Ogilvy at the elbow. He will try to post up from the free throw line. Turns around. No good. And coming back the other way now is Skinner. Skinner to Dormany. Underneath is Bige. No look. Throws it up and no good. Rebound by Clary. And Murphy will bring it up. Murphy trying to get it to Ogilvy. It's turned over in the paint. And this is Bige with the ball. Dormany up top. Montero guarded by McNeil. Shea back up to Skinner. Dormany looking to drive. He does. Blocked from behind by Ogilvy, but grabs his own rebound and puts it in. And the Warriors call a timeout. They are now down 15 with 2:47 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be back in just a few moments from Norton. 2:47 to go here in the fourth quarter. It is a 58-43 Norton Lancer lead over the Blue Hill Warriors. Murphy gets this to Ogilvy. Back to Clary. Ogilvy in the corner. Up top to Clary and then to Murphy. McNeil to Ogilvy. Down low to Rodriguez. Ogilvy will drive, spins, and will head back to the free throw line. And let's see who they call that on. If that was on 13, Tyler Anderson. Nope, they're actually going to call that on Skinner. Anderson was in on the play, though, so he would have been fouled out if that was called on him. In any event, it is foul number 3 on Skinner. That is the made a free throw by Ogilvy. Pace Ribeiro checks into the game for Quinn McNeil. Ogilvy makes it a 17-point Lancer lead again. They are up 60-43. Tyler Anderson will bring it up. Oh, take it away, and finishing underneath is Sean Clary. Underneath and laying that one, it is Jackson Norton. Pace Ribeiro to Quinn Murphy. Murphy to Clary. They got to get it across. They were about a second away from an 8-second violation. Ribeiro, baseline jumper, no good. Grabs his own rebound, tosses it to Clary. Ogilvy is up top. He will drive, puts up the shot, and puts it in. With 100 seconds left in the quarter, it is a 19-point Lancer lead. Montero to Norton. Montero in the middle. Skinner to Montero. He pumps, he floats, and it rolls in. Ribeiro to Murphy. Murphy will bring it up with some ease, but then Clary gives it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez hits the brakes. And we will swing it around. Up top, this is Murphy. Ogilvy. You can tell they want to shoot that 3, but they also want to waste some time. This is Rodriguez. Posting up down low is Ogilvy. He is blocked from behind. Nice play by Elijah Dormany. Anderson guarded by Ogilvy. We have 45 seconds to go. And down low and laying it in. I think they're going to call a foul on the floor by Pace Ribeiro. So that won't count. And checking into the game will Ryan Deedy. Deedy, one of 4 seniors. in the game for the Lancers with 40 seconds to go. Montero up top to Dormany. Down low is Norton. He lays it in. The shot clock is turned off with 30 seconds left in this one. Murphy gets it across half court, has Rodriguez. Back to Didi. Up top to Murphy. They'll swing it around. And travel will be called on Ethan Rodriguez. Checking back into the game will be Charlie Artisani. He will come in for Ethan Rodriguez. So Coach Liberatore wants his 4 seniors out there for the final moments of this one here on senior night from Norton High School. Anderson across. Down low, Ogilvie breaks it up. This is Didi all alone. He lays it up and will head to the free throw line. And I believe that's foul number 5 on Tyler Anderson. So he will be out of the game with that foul. And the senior Ryan Didi with a chance to get some points before the end of this one. We have 4.7 seconds to go. Coming back into the game will be Quinn McNeil. He will check in for Sean Clary. So here's Didi. No good on the first. Good on the second. And his peers give him a huge ovation with that free throw. And at the buzzer, no good. That will do it from Norton High School. The Lancers defeat the Blue Hill Warriors 65-49. The Warriors suffer their 3rd loss of the year. 2 of those 3 losses come to the Lancers. The Lancers improved to 9-9. Each team has 2 games left in the season. What a game it was from Norton High School. And for Norton Media Center, my name is Anthony. Have a great night, everybody.